Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you have a great day. By golly. I got one for you today. How to be successful in life. Now, I'm not talking about how to have all kinds of money and, that kind of crap. I know people that get all kinds of money and they're about as happy as a dog with a mouthful of porcupine quills. Not very. So I would say they're not successful because they got money. What good's that do you if you're miserable? None. So I would define success as being happy. Being happy with life, being happy where you're at in life and how your life's going. How do you do that? What's the key to that? Be able to adapt. If you can adapt to what's going on in your life, you can be pretty happy. Not everybody can do that. Most people don't like change. They just don't. They fight it all the way. They want their life to be different, but then they fight change like crazy. Well, if you can adapt or learn to adapt to whatever's going on in life, you can probably be a pretty happy person. I've had to learn how to do that. I've had to adapt many times to different things in my life. I'm still doing that on a daily basis. I don't always like what's going on. I don't always like having to adapt to it, but I do it. Why? Because I want to keep on trucking. I want to be happy, and I don't want to be worrying about a bunch of crap. Now, there's going to be a lot of people involved in your life, and sometimes they can cause you to have to adapt. It's not always a lot of fun. However, if you can do that, if you can adapt to the change and just keep moving forward, again, you can be happy. So I think a successful life begins with being able to adapt. And if you can't adapt to changes, and you're just never going to be happy. Never. Man, life is constantly, there's two things that are certain in life: change and death. The rest of it's debatable. There's always going to be change in life, whether you like it or not. You can fight and fight and fight and fight to keep things the same, and they're going to change. Right now, people have had to adapt to a lot with all this stuff that's going on. You've had to do a lot of things online, visiting people and meetings and doing things online. And the people that are struggling the most are the ones that cannot adapt. I hear people say, I don't like doing that stuff online. It just drives me crazy. Well, I can't say as I'm too fond of it, but I learned how to do it. I've adapted to it because it's what we got to do today. And I made peace with it, and I'm okay. I'm pretty happy. I've learned to adapt. The whole technology thing right now, kids love it. It's a whole different world for me. I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with a phone on the wall. It had a cord stuck to it. You couldn't take it with you. You couldn't send text messages, none of that stuff. I had to adapt to all that stuff. I didn't like it at first. I fought, but I adapted. I said, you know what? I got to get with the program here. This is what's going on. And now that I'm doing that, I'm a much happier guy. It's just so much easier. So when you can adapt and learn how to adapt to life, you're going to be a much happier person. You're going to be successful in life because you can adapt. No matter what's going on, you can adapt. When you can do that, you can keep moving. You'll make your way one way or another. So learn how to adapt. Learn how to adapt to the changes in life because it's going to constantly change. We're going to have a change again here. We're going to get back to doing things the way we did, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different. And if you can adapt, you're going to be a happier person. If you just sit around and complain and bitch and moan because it ain't the same as it was, you're not going to be happy. If you want to be happy, learn how to adapt. You'll be a much happier person. Hey, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you have a great day. If you got something you want to hear me talk about on here, by all means, send me a message. Over.